Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about snakes and their personalities, and more importantly, do they have personalities? The reason I bring this up is because this past Halloween, like most families, my wife and I took our kids trick-or-treating. And when we go trick-or-treating, we like to bring along a family pet, whether it's our dog or both dogs or a snake. This time we took a snake. And while we were trick-or-treating, this guy across the street from us called over to me and he said, "Hey, is that a real snake?" And I said, "Yes." So he asked me to come over so he could look at it. The guy that asked to see the snake, I extend my hand and let him see the snake, and he's letting the snake basically crawl over him. He's looking at it. He seems interested. But then he asked me a question, and the question really, I was dumbfounded when he asked it. He said, "Why would you own a snake? They don't have personalities." Now I want to split this up into two videos, and I want to answer that question in two separate videos. The second video would be why I own a snake. The first one, this one, is going to address, do they have personalities? When he asked me that, I was, like I said, dumbfounded. To me, that question seems a bit ignorant. And the reason I say that is, if you have three separate snakes, you have snake A, snake B, and snake C, and you stick your hand out towards snake A, and it balls up, like most ball pythons do. It just balls up, and it just hides its head, and it covers itself. And then you go to snake B, and you extend your hand, and let's say it just reaches out toward you. It periscopes, it extends itself toward you, it crawls on your hand, but it doesn't scurry. It doesn't ball up to defend itself. And then you have snake C, and you stick out your hand to touch the snake, and it tags it, and it just S's up and it strikes at you. Wouldn't you say that is three different personalities? Snake A you'd probably describe as timid, scared. Snake B you would classify as maybe curious, unafraid. And snake 3 you'd probably say is aggressive. That, to me anyway, is an example of different personalities in each snake. One snake is scared, one snake is not, and the other is aggressively defensive. For instance, when I'm looking for a snake in the classifieds, a lot of times you'll see terms such as cage aggressive, or strong feed response, tame, things like that. So if snakes didn't have personalities, why would they be described that way? I mean, if they were all the same, snakes were all the same, why would you need those adjectives to define that snake? It's because you're defining that snake's personality. You're letting the person know, hey, if you purchase a snake, it might bite you. It's food aggressive, or it's cage aggressive, da da da. So I didn't get mad at the guy, and I didn't really give him a lecture or anything, but my answer basically was to him was like, well, it's like owning fish. You don't take fish out and pet them and sleep with them and walk them or anything, but many people have aquariums. Many people have fish, and to me, I think one of the enjoyments of having a fish tank, I have one myself, is to watch these fish interact in their world. And even the fish, to me, I think have different personalities. I've got fish that when I go up to the tank, they will hide. They'll go behind an object and they'll hide. I've got others that will come right up to the tank and look at you. And there's some, when I stick my finger in a tank, that'll come up and kind of peck my finger and see what it's all about. And then I've got others that will swim away. That, again, is different personalities. They're reacting to something based on their personality. So, in my opinion, I think snakes have personalities. And let's take this snake for example. I bought this snake at a Repticon, and it was a baby when I got it. And it was extremely, extremely head shy, extremely scared. When I put it into his terrarium, he would not come out. I mean, he would just go into his hide and he would stay there, even at night. I mean, the snakes are nocturnal; they come out more at night. But even at night, he wouldn't really explore or anything. And over time, holding him, spending time with him, he lost all that. I mean, he became less head shy. You can touch his head; he's fine with it. He doesn't ball up anymore. He's not terrified, and man does he explore. He's always out now. He's always on top of his hide, going through the plants I have in his terrarium. His personality changed. He became more trusting, and because of that, as a result, he's just calm. He's relaxed, and that's a change in personality. So I want to hear what you think. Do you think snakes have personalities, or do you think this guy is right? Snakes do not have personalities. How do you feel about it? Post below, and I'm curious to see what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.